All right. What up with it? You already know, guys. It's your boy T Dub. Just rushed in from the gym, guys. I was at the gym, like hitting them shits like this, guys. But you know what, man? I want to come and do a little boxing talk tonight, guys. Let's get to the chat, man. We here. What's up? Lummy King in the building, my brother. What's going on, man? H Money in the building was cracking. Dante Watkins, Frank West, Strapbook Boxing Salute. What's going on? Limpley was cracking. What's going down? Guys, listen, man. This your boy T that was blazing the sports, man. Come to do a little bit of boxing, man. Listen, to be honest, it's pretty much open, but you know how I do it. I can wing it with the best. One thing I would like to see, guys, just starting off, what I would like to see is the winner between Keith Thurman and Manny Pacquiao take on a winner between Earl Spence Jr. versus Sean Porter in the building. Be a baby, what's going on? Salute, giving me the love, what it does. Frank West, what's up? T-Dub, what's up? All right, man, let's get to it. So much we need to cover, man. Big Baby Miller, hold on. Where's my mouse at? Hold on. There we go. Big Baby Miller, guys. You know, I know this off topic, but I want to talk about my boy Big Baby Juicing. Hold up. Like I said, guys, I just left the gym, got some work in. They said, T-Dub, where you going, T-Dub? You ain't sparred yet. I said, exactly. Motherfuckers ain't sparring today. All right. Where is it? Check this shit out, guys. Let's this some type of shit Big Baby Miller was doing, guys. Look at this. When Big Baby Miller found out that he was chosen to fight Anthony Joshua for the unification match, this motherfucker went in the time chamber looking like the guy on the left. This motherfucker came out straight juiced. And guys, what do you think about Big Baby Miller? Big Baby Miller having the opportunity. I'm telling you guys, listen. Now, I wasn't cool with Big Baby Miller getting banned forever. I'm not cool with that, you know. Like, I think you need to put something in place, you know, some kind of strike process. I don't think he needs to be an example of banning somebody for good, but I do think you should do something to his ass. To be honest, it seemed like the only thing that he's out of is just to fight. That's it. I mean, he did kind of fuck himself though, but where's that? What I'm trying to find? Where's it at? But Big Baby Juice and Miller, all in grandma's medicine cabinet. Here goes some shit he was taking. I'm gonna show y'all some shit right now. Hold on, guys. There's some shit right here. Big Baby Miller was taking some GW 15 and 16. I mean, listen, bro. Big Baby Miller was trying to build himself a super soldier. This motherfucker was trying to be the Captain America that went the Red Skull way. Hell Hydra type of shit. See, whenever a motherfucker come out screaming like that, think about it, guys. When a motherfucker just for no reason, right? No reason. The motherfucker on some, bro. The motherfucker's on some. Observer Joshua isn't having a rematch against Ruiz. No, I think he is, bro. Hell no. Wait on what? Observer, Pac-Man, and Thurman. Got Pac-Man. Thurman winning. Think he'll win. Pacquiao wins. It'll be by decision. There's no way Pacquiao is knocking out Thurman. Shaking my damn head. It's not impossible for Pac to win, but I think Thurman will win. Let's get to it, man. Let's talk about that. Guys, remember, if you want to, you can always comment below and let me know your thoughts. You can call in. Let's get to it. Now, guys, I want you guys to watch this with me, right? I didn't get a lot of clips here, but some things that we can learn from this fight that makes me favor Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman was a hell of a counterpuncher. Hell of a counterpuncher left hook and a hell of a counterpuncher with the right hand. Now, a lot of people say Jose Cito Lopez was, doing very well, even at some point thought that he might be able to upset Keith Thurman. But, Keith Thurman, Jose Cito Lopez and Manny Pacquiao, these are different fighters. Listen, guys, one, obvious. Pacquiao is shorter with shorter reach. Jose Cito Lopez is taller with longer reach. And at one point, Lopez was not 147 pounder. When he first came to 147, he was very small. Fought Victor Ortiz, cracked Victor Ortiz's jaw, and then, felt himself, thought his nuts had dropped, went up to 154 and fought Canelo. Canelo reminded him that he's still wet behind the ears and stopped him. But let's look at this, guys. Look at this right here. This is Pacquiao and Adrian Broner, right? Now, what you see from Pacquiao, this is kind of what you get. He's looking to get in there, and then once he get in there, he just charges him with 4 or 5 fast punches. And guys, when you watch it again, like I said early on, Broner was making Pacquiao miss a lot. And Broner just didn't capitalize a lot. Broner didn't always counterpunch. He was too busy slipping out the way and not enough counterpunching. Now watch it. See this? See that? Broner would slip and grab. See? Broner come in, slip, no return fire, no check hook, no nothing. Just listen, slipping doesn't win fights. Now, Keith Thurman says he's betting $10,000 on himself to stop Manny Pacquiao in 2 rounds. And guys, as stated in the chat, no VADA. Frank West says Pac-Man fast, though he is fast. Remember, I am not saying this is going to be an easy fight for Thurman. I'm not saying it. I think if I favor Thurman, I go with 60% Thurman, 40% for Pacquiao. That's not a wash. But, guys, there is no VADA for a reason. It is not because they're afraid of needles. It's not because that they get shell shocked and they get weak. VADA was purposely not included. My original prediction was 60-40. I think it's 50-50 now. I think it's 50-50. I think Thurman's going to be a better Thurman than fought Lopez. I think Thurman is going to counterpunch Manny Pacquiao. Remember, what Juan Manuel Marquez did with Pacquiao, that shit was legendary. That shit in 5 years should have its own story. But Pacquiao, think about this. Look right here, guys. Look. Did you see how Pacquiao is just rushing in on Adrian Broner? You see that? You see it, right? That was the exact same thing he did to Juan Manuel Marquez. When Pacquiao did it to Broner, the only thing Broner did was slip, pivot, turn, grab. What Juan Manuel Marquez did was one slip, right hand, pivot out, and there she blows. Marquez left that dude face down, ass up. And guys, and I want you guys to go back. I'm not bullshitting. I'm not just making this up. Go back. Go back and listen to it. Manny Pacquiao got hit so fucking hard that he told the referee that he thought he landed a punch on Marquez. He thought he won the fight. When a motherfucker can knock you to another dimension, into an alternate reality to where you actually won the fight, and then somebody gotta wake you up to remind you to know you lost the fight. I thought I caught him. Wow. And Observer says Marquez was definitely juicing. Hey, I'm gonna say this, man. I'm gonna say this. There was no Valdez during that fight, but hey, Marquez was like this, man. Marquez was like this. That motherfucker had pimples on his back and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Marquez was a pimple popper, dream come true. I want that pimple. Let me pop that pimple. You know, I hate when girls do that, right? Let's say if I have not even a pimple, but a hair, you know, black people get hair buff sometimes, and sometimes it can form like a little white little pus pimple or whatever. Let me pop it, you know. I'm looking at TV and shit. She's sneaking on me and shit out of nowhere. What the fuck you doing? What are you doing? I'm just trying to pop it. No, that shit hurt. Like, there's nothing worse than a pimple or a hair bump that is not ready to pop. You trying to squeeze that shit. Is it the right stage that it hurts the fuck out of you, but it's not the right stage to pop yet? I said, how about I get a wet towel and spin that bitch and do this to you? You don't become buff if your boxing career unless you are very young. Bro, I remember the conversation back then because Marquez, I mean, he only weighed, I think, 144. I think he was around 144, but man, think about it. Think about this, guys. Even before the knockout, Marquez had dropped Pacquiao. Was it the third round? Think about this. Guys, my memory might not be that sharp, and I don't think it is. I don't know if Marquez ever dropped Pacquiao before that fight. I think every other fight was debatable. Even the first fight where Pacquiao dropped him like 3 times in the first round, and then Marquez battled back, you know, like a battle buck. And some people thought that this motherfucker fought good enough that it was a draw. That's a fight, motherfucker. And the thing is, Marquez wasn't big back then. He just had good fucking timing. Some people just got your number. And think about this. Everybody thought the way that Marquez moved up in weight, knocking out Cotto and shit, making him do the stinky leg and shit, beating up Ricky Hat, making him go to sleep when he don't want to, making Oscar De La Hoya rethink life and quit on the stool, beating cheating Margarito, who should be sponsored by Cheetos. You know, everybody thought that Manny Pacquiao was going to wash Marquez. They thought that Manny Pacquiao was going to take Marquez to the washer, hang him out to dry. But Marquez like, listen, this motherfucker get up some juice, I'm gonna get up some juice too. If this motherfucker gonna come in here and get up some juice, I'm gonna get up some juice too. Marquez was like this here, bro. He was cock fucking diesel. He was think about it. He had moved up in weight too. Now remember, this is the Marquez that we saw fought Floyd Mayweather. I think his first time, you know, fought Floyd Mayweather at 147. He didn't look buff. I mean, you know, and even when he caught, you know, Mayweather, you know, he didn't really have that much power. And Mayweather schooled him, I get it. Mayweather schooled him. But when Marquez fought Pacquiao and dropped this man in the third round, and then hit that motherfucker with a single Hadouken in the 6th round and set him down, I'm just saying. And the change came when a certain strength and conditioning coach left Pacquiao. I'm just saying, it looked like his head went back to normal. His head went back to normal. He was still fast, but he wasn't getting knockouts no more. But guys, there is no VADA testing in this one. There's no VADA testing. It's Pacquiao versus Thurman. Juice versus man versus man. If Keith Thurman actually do not run, if Keith Thurman does what he says he's going to do and stand there, and if he trades with Manny Pacquiao, I'm telling you this right now. If Keith Thurman stands there and trades with Manny Pacquiao, Keith Thurman could get a flash knockdown. Keith Thurman maybe underestimate Pacquiao, and he don't get it. Pacquiao can drop Thurman in those exchanges. If Thurman does what he said he's going to do, $10,000 bet, he's going to stop Manny Pacquiao in the first 2 rounds. He's not just like his old, he's not afraid to let his hands go. Where's my phone at? And if that's the case, guys, if that's the case, if he's training with Manny Pacquiao, Pacquiao can hit Keith Thurman with a shot that Keith Thurman don't see coming. And I'm going to say this right now, guys. If that happens, I think Pacquiao beats Thurman. If Thurman goes in there, trading shots. See, a lot of people underestimate Manny Pacquiao because Tim Bradley said it best. He said a lot of people throw a lot of fast shots, and their last 2 shots are the one they're going to have power on. They go real fast, pow, 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 and then they go boom, boom. Those are the 2 that they really want to hit you with. Tim Bradley said every punch that Manny Pacquiao threw, every one of them was knockout-worthy punches. Every one of them was like trying to take your fucking head off. I'm going to go back to Miguel Cotto. I believe it's the 3rd round. Miguel Cotto caught Pacquiao with a good shot. Pacquiao tapped his fucking head like he charging himself up, and then went to land his fucking hands flying and dropped Cotto. And see, when back then when Manny Pacquiao was dropping people, it wasn't late in the fight when you're tired. A punch is finally caught up with you. No, he was catching you when you was full of life. See, Danger, what's going on? What's cracking? Dante Watkins, salute, brother. But let me read some of this chat, man. I know I get to rapping sometimes, guys. I get to rapping, man. I did in my last stream, guys. I was touching on what 78 and Black Fight Fan was talking about. You know, are you one of them guys or ladies that like me? I just came from the gym. I'm sweaty than a motherfucker. I'm sweaty. If I took a wet paper towel and wiped my balls right now, that shit would be dirty sweat. Or you one of them type that you don't care, you know? Like, shit, give me that plantation funk, you know? How that shit say? Give me that funk, that gussy, that nasty stuff. Remember that? Are you one of them guys? And I asked, I said, hell no, I'm not. I'm sorry, I'm not. I'm not one of them guys. I'm not, I'm sorry. If she come to me, right? If she walk in my house and baby, I want some. I'm like, okay, shoot, let's go and get it in then. And she laid down and opened her legs and something come out that bitch kicking like a gremlin through her pants. If a funk from her vagina come out, that plantation funk is so bad that I feel I need to call the Goat Busters to fight this shit. I need a proton pack. Bitch, what the fuck you got coming out of you? Dun, 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 dun. I ain't afraid of no ghosts. I can't do it. I can't do it. If you got that, ladies, if you got that plantation must and you don't live on a plantation no more, you better watch some shits. I'm gonna say this right now. If you are one of them girls, don't do that shit on the first night with a guy. You gotta introduce. Let him feel to clean you, and then feel them out and feel. Oh, he one of the dirty motherfuckers. He one of the motherfuckers. And guys, it's some guys like that. They want the woman to go pee, and then come back and eat it. That ain't me. But I'm off topic. I'm off topic. Let me get back to the good shit. But listen, man, this is a hell of a fucking matchup, bro. Keith Thurman, Manny Pacquiao. This is a hell of a matchup. And then if the winner, and how politics go, we probably won't get it. But if the winner of Pacquiao versus Thurman fights the winner of Errol Spence Jr. versus Shawn Porter. That should be big. And I'm gonna tell you what you know to be really big. If Thurman wins and Pacquiao does not want his rematch clause, right? Pacquiao does not want that shit. And Thurman goes on to fight, let's say, Errol Spence Jr. That's a mega motherfucking fight. For true boxing fans, that's a mega fight. That's even bigger if Shawn Porter beat Errol Spence Jr. and then Keith Thurman and Shawn Porter do a rematch. That's a big fight. It's cool. I think Errol Spence versus Keith Thurman is a bigger fight. But the one that people want to get behind, the casual, I'm talking about the casual guys, the casuals. Because Floyd Mayweather is gone. And there's a lot of Pacquiao fans that have not fully come back yet. If Pacquiao some kind of way beat fucking Keith Thurman, I mean beat him. Remember, he just beat Broner. A lot of people are like, yeah, but Broner, people are like, man, who the fuck is Broner beat? What welterweight who he beat? Paulie? And that's a questionable decision. Granadas, people thought you lost. Shawn Porter, you lost. Maidana, you lost. So people start like, they discredit Pacquiao a little bit by talking about, Broner isn't really a good fighter in so many ways. But in Manny Pacquiao, I'm just saying this, guys, you heard it here first. If Keith Thurman goes out there and does what he do, and try to stand there and land hard shots with Manny Pacquiao. The difference is with Manny Pacquiao, guys, I'm going to say this. When Thurman throws those two shots, see, Thurman probably going to do this. 3-2, and he's going to move. You know what Pacquiao is going to do? Pacquiao is going to take that shit, and he's going to go, woo, 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 woo. Pacquiao is going to, when you're done throwing those two shots, he's going to throw like 4 more shots. And if Thurman is really willing to stand in there, because I think Thurman's mistake is, if Thurman is trying to upstage Floyd Mayweather, that's a bad mistake. Never try to upstage nobody. You go in there, you beat the veteran, and you move the fuck on. If you're going in there and you're trying to compare yourself to Floyd Mayweather, you're trying to do this. You really wanted Floyd because you wanted to have that baton handed to you. And since it didn't get handed to you, and the only one that's left from that era is Pacquiao, and Pacquiao still has a solid fan base. And I told people this, that, see, somebody didn't believe me. It was maybe a couple years ago, maybe. I said, listen. I said, anybody fight Pacquiao is going to be a big fight. They said, nah, not really. But it is. Anybody, think about this. Pacquiao could have fought Danny Garcia. They would have threw it on pay-per-view. Mikey Garcia, they'd have threw it on pay-per-view. Errol Spence Jr., pay-per-view. Because of his name. Look what he has accomplished. Look what he has done. And guys, it is a pleasure to fight this guy. I would love to fight Pacquiao. Think about this. This motherfucker has fought all the people you looked up to. He fought everyone that you looked up to before you became a pro. Or when you was a pro, but nobody knew who the fuck you were. Miguel Cotto, Juan Manuel Marquez, Floyd Mayweather Jr., Oscar De La Hoya, Shane Mosley, Margarito, Joshua Clottey, which that motherfucker didn't put up no effort. Joshua Clottey must have been watching reruns of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles because he came into that fight in a fucking shell and stayed in that shit. He was the whole fight. Bitch, do something. The fight was so fucking boring that the announcer was like, they was all on Manny Pacquiao shit. Yeah, take some more, get some more of that. Yeah, how can you take that? Let me go to the chat, man. Hold on. Guys, if you come to the chat room, please do me a favor. Please smash a like. Please share. Sharing is caring. I really appreciate it. All right. Guys, hold on, guys. Let me get rid of this shit. Let me get rid of this juice. See, people come to my chat room. They see this GW1514 or some shit. Oh, man, T-Dub on that same shit that Miller's on. He support him. Fuck that. I don't. Listen, I'm telling you the truth, guys. I never was a Miller fan like that. I'm just sorry. I wasn't. Some people can talk shit and you believe them. Or some people like, to me, he came off one of them guys like a, I'm just saying this, guys, like an annoying jokester. Like the guy like, man, I fuck your mama. Man, your mama ain't shit. Man, I fuck you up. Man, I knock you up. You know, like one dude like, dude, shut the fuck up, bro. Just shut the fuck up. He wasn't a shit talker that you believe. You know, he wasn't like even out of Conor McGregor, Floyd Mayweather. And now it came to find out that Big Baby Miller is trying to create a super serum and shit, robbing grandma's medicine cabinet for all her prescriptions and shit. Now grandma is in pain and shit with no medicine. She can't get a refill for another month because Big Baby Miller went into her bathroom. Baby, what you doing? Using the bathroom, grandma, taking all her pills and shit, souping up and shit. Now she got arthritis, leg hurt, can't get up, need some help. He took all her pills. Hold on, guys. All right, I think. Let's get to the comments section. All right. I'm going to try to catch up, guys. Let's see. Saw my name somewhere. Loma King was blazing for life, man. Salute to you, bro, man. Guys, just to let you know, man, listen, I appreciate when you guys come here. I appreciate you coming. I appreciate it. No lie. I love talking boxing. I love talking boxing more to people that appreciate it. Azorba, formerly known as Stuff. Oh, shit, you from St. Louis. I just realized that area code. I'm from the 314. Yeah, bro, where you from? I wouldn't want to fight anyone who keeps his money inside his house, not in a bank, and drinks on his piss. Oh, Juan Manuel Marquez? Holy shit. He drunk that piss when he was getting ready to fight Floyd Mayweather. God, listen, man. Nah, bro. Nah. Let's see. Breeden, I think it's a 50-50, but no one in this fight needs to F it up. Nah, man. Listen, guys, this could be a good fight, man. This could be a good fight, but I'm going to tell you right now, I think Errol Spence Jr. versus Shawn Porter, I don't know why. I think that's going to be better. I think Shawn Porter versus Errol Spence Jr., that's going to be a dog fight. Errol Spence Jr. is coming for Shawn Porter's head. Errol Spence Jr. is like the queen of the UK or London or the UK or Europe. Off with his head. Off with his head. Earl is going for the gusto. And when Errol Spence Jr. hears Shawn Porter, Shawn Porter going to dig down. Guys, even though I believe Shawn Porter is not he doesn't have power like that, bro. He just have a style that can make you fucking uncomfortable. Inside, moving his head and shit, throwing arms and shit. He's fucking like, all over. It's not his power. Question. When was his last knockout? When was his last knockout? Shawn Porter. When was Shawn Porter last knockout? I'm waiting. Shawn Porter. I'm not saying he's a feather puncher. He's not. He has respectable power, but he is not an elite power. He's not a Triple G type of thudder. He's not a Canelo type of thudder. He's not a Deontay Wilder, Jamel Charlo. He's not one of those kind. He's not a Tank Davis. That's not Shawn Porter. Shawn Porter is a swarmy pit bull, off the chain, coming in, swinging wild, in close, heads going, arms going, elbows going. And if you cannot deal with that style, you're in a lot of fucking trouble. Adrian Broner, Andre Berto, these guys are in a lot of fucking trouble. People like Ugas, who is a tight fucking guard, that shit didn't bother him. People like Errol Spence Jr., tight guard, that shit's not going to bother him. Errol Spence, Shawn Porter, the one thing that he does have, the motherfucker got a chin, guys. This motherfucker got a chin. He's short in height, but the motherfucking head is bigger than Errol Spence Jr.'s. It looked like somebody took one of them old bike inner tubes, them fucking air pumps, put that bitch in his head and went to blew that shit up. Shawn Porter can take a punch, But I'm gonna say this: the only time I think I really seen Sean Porter rattled, I think Ugas rattled him, man. I'm not gonna lie. I think Ugas is one of the only people that I can say, goddamn. I think he actually rattled Sean Porter. Sean Porter was rattled in that shit. If Ugas had a different gear, if Ugas just wasn't a counterpuncher, waiting, and listen, I'm not. Ugas did great, but if Ugas just would have did a little bit thing that Earl Spence Jr. did with Mikey, use his jab more and do that, I think he would have took that fight from Sean Porter. I think we'd have been hearing. And the new Mike Caps, what's going on, brother? Salute, man. Let me get to the chat, man. Let's get this work in. I'm going to start from the bottom going up, guys. I know I missed a lot. Mike said, hopefully Thurman beat Pacquiao, then fights winner of Spence and Porter. Bro, that's what I... Listen, man. Any one of them guys win, I just want the winners to fight each other. To think about it. And then it won't be no 4 fucking champions. It'll only be 2. One that has 3 belts and one that has 1. H99, salute, brother. What's blazing with you? Spence needs to fight Crawford. Guys, oh, we can talk about that. But let me get rid of this. Y'all want to talk about that? Let me ask you a question. Who y'all think wins? This is where some of you guys is going to disagree with me. Who y'all think wins? Sean Porter. Not Sean Porter, but Terrence Crawford versus Errol Spence Jr. Who wins? Who wins? And is it close? Is it a Terrence Crawford with school his ass, or Errol Spence Jr. going to beat the shit out of Terrence Crawford's little ass? I'm going to let you guys mull that over. Let me get to the chat real quick. Sean Porter TKO Berto in 2017. You know, right? There was a stoppage. You're right. There was a stoppage. You don't. But think about it. Honestly, because Berto can't deal with that swarming ass style. You know, Berto complained about headbutts and shit. Crawford would beat Spence. Crawford may leave Top Rank, I heard. I got Thurman stopping Pacquiao. Crawford. What the Spence fans at? Guys, listen. Typically, the Spence fans are bigger. Where are you Errol Spence Jr. fans that can beat Terrence Crawford? Right now, Terrence Crawford is coming in here like the fans are like, listen, Terrence is going to win, man. Where you guys at? You guys listening in silence? Porter versus Spence is a good fight. That is a good fight. I got Errol Spence Jr. And I'm going to tell you this. I think Errol Spence Jr. hurts Porter to the body. I think Errol Spence Jr. hurts Porter to the body. Berto should fight Broner. Bro, Broner can do a lot of things. Broner can fight Berto. Broner can fight Victor Ortiz. Broner can fight Amir Khan. Any one of those fights, you know, would be good for him. You know? Broner can beat up Brandon Rios. Has he fought Rios yet? He can fight Rios, Mike Alvarado. Broner needs a fucking win. Broner needs a win. Broner needs a fight to where he can actually let his hands go. Stop not clearing the holster. Clear them shits. Shout out to SG. What's blazing with you, homie? I got Thurman stopping Pacquiao. Thurman said he beats Pac. Spence is next. I'm going to hold him to it. Fight fans are getting ripped off with the undercards. I'm going to be honest, man. I don't even have half time. I don't know who is on the undercard to a day or so before the fight, bro. Because, you know, unless they're really good stacked undercards, man, I'm like, okay, whatever. All right. Okay, cool. Mike Caps, some nice fights at welterweights this year. Bro, listen, welterweight has been dope for a while, man. Welterweight has been a dope division for a minute, bro. As she said, Broner versus Shelby. I got Shelby. Kananaski versus Ruiz would be a good fight because of the styles. Bro, somebody said they might be friends, but shit, friends don't mean shit when the title's on the line. But guys, that brings me to another point. I'm sorry, my mind jumps subject a lot. What's his name? Ugas, not Ugas. Damn, what's his name? Fuck. The cruiserweight that moved up to heavyweight. That even though that Dylan White is the #1 ranked in the WBO, Usyk, they made Usyk #1. Bro, man, listen, I'm just being honest, man. I don't think that Dylan White's gonna come out in public. I think Dylan White is mad at fucking Eddie Hearn. Eddie, like he's like, Eddie, shit's not working out like you said. It's not working out. I fucked over the Joshua fight. I didn't get the Wilder fight, and now they gave away the mandatory position to Usyk at WBO. Think about this, guys. Listen, I'm not gonna lie. At one point, it looked like Dylan White was in a sweet fucking spot, guys. I mean, it's like when your world crumbles on you. Look at the spot he was in. He has so many ways to go. The WBC had him set up for a mandatory spot. The IBF had him set up for a mandatory spot. He had the Joshua fight to not even take a mandatory spot. He was in such a sweet spot. Like, I don't know which way I'm going to go. Which way am I going to go? But as sweet as that spot is, he turned all that shit down. Think about it. He could have went to Brazil. He could have fought Ortiz for a mandatory spot. He could have fought Pacquiao for a mandatory spot. And then he had a direct shot at Joshua. Think about it. A direct shot at Joshua. Turned down Brazil. Turned down the WBC offer to fight Ortiz. Turned down the IBF opportunity to fight Pacquiao. Turned down the direct shot at Joshua. And now he's mad because the WBO has given a mandatory spot to Usyk. And then Ace99 says, but White might not beat Wbis. You know what, bro? What I was thinking about is that, listen, Dylan White got a lot on his mind. He got a lot on his mind. He's trying to train for Wbis. See, Dylan White is putting himself mentally in a position that Joshua put himself in. Joshua put himself in a bad mental spot by, one, mentally saying, I have to upstage Deontay Wilder. I feel obligated to go out there and pull out a devastating knockout to upstage Deontay Wilder. I hope Wilder doesn't do as good against Brazil as I did. And then, fighting Andy Ruiz. See, when you look at Andy Ruiz and you don't watch much tape on him, you're like, man, look, this jelly bean built bag of clothes built ass dude, I want to snicker before I fight. Fuck no, he's not beating me. Andy, take a picture with my belt. I'm not even worried about you. I'm worried about what I'm going to do to you. See, that's the thing. Joshua was worried about how he's going to knock out Andy and was not actually seeing Andy as a true threat. And he got upset. Dylan White is worried about what the WBC going to do. Worried about what just happened to him with Usyk. Worried about, all this other shit. Ties with Eddie Hearn being promoted. Motherfucker, you got to fight Wbis. Wbis is not worried about any of that shit. And the one thing Wbis knows is if he beats your ass, he's probably going to be in line to be a mandatory to Wilder. And again, you're going to be like, what the fuck just happened? What the fuck? Let's see. Let me get caught up on some chats, guys. Where am I at? Usyk. Let's see. He should have some fights in the States, but White might not be Wbis. He fought AJ already and lost. Mike Caps turned down ESPN contract. I would prefer to see White fight Wilder. Listen, at one point I didn't want to see White fight Wilder, but now I do. I do. But I'm going to be honest. I think Deontay Wilder's going to take his head off. I'm just being honest. SG True, he should focus on Wbis. Fact. Observer. I'm talking Observer. That AJ wasn't right. That AJ was not right. T-Dub, we live. What's up?
Hey, what's up? This is Level in the chat. Oh, you City, St. Louis shit.
Oh, you City. Christoph, what's up, brother?
Yeah, so this what I heard that Joshua had got a concussion during sparring, right? And his dad was pissed that they still made him go through with that fight. I mean, I still think the same way he's fighting, he's probably gonna get, pummeled like he did. Right. But I think he shouldn't have took that fight. That's how motherfuckers die.
You know, I heard that as well. I did an interview about that. But see, we don't know what's true. Listen, I'm gonna take AJ's word. I'm gonna touch on it as well, but I'm gonna take AJ's word. AJ said, "Listen, I didn't get knocked out." So whenever we do say that, we're taking credit from Andy because Andy went out there and listen and boxed that motherfucker a new one. But but if that is the case, what you just said, if that's the case to where backstage. They his dad saying don't go on, and Eddie like, listen, motherfucker. And listen, I do get Eddie's side too. Eddie like, listen, bro, we got 13 or so many thousand people or 17,000 people in the stands. It is fight night. If we were going to pull out, we had to do that shit a while ago. We cannot pull out on fight night. So I do get it, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, if he would have pulled out on fight night, but I'll be honest with you as well. That Joshua didn't look right. That Joshua looked in the ring, looked all buzzed and shit. Coming out looking different, tired in the second round. I mean, it could be some truth to it though, bro.
Yeah, I think it is. Like, I think something. Yeah, he wasn't looking right. I think he was underestimating Ruiz anyway. But I don't know when the concussion happened. When the alleged concussion might have happened. Right. But they should do something like, at least be that close to the fight. Don't be sparring so hard. They have to fight in a fight.
Exactly, bro. Listen, when you are a professional, typically, honestly, not even just professional, even amateur, because I train some amateur fighters here, that we don't even spar the week of the fight. The week of the fight, we just we just start slowly trailing off because the work is already done. That's it. The last week is mental notes, allowing your body to heal from all that bullshit you just pushed it through. But I think Joshua was just too. Think about it. Joshua gave this man his belt to take pictures with. He treated Andy like a WWE wrestler would treat a fan and say, "Here, take a picture of my belt." Turn his back and start shadowboxing. He took this motherfucker too lightly.
Yeah, he did. He definitely did. So he did. Which I'm kind of happy that this did happen. So I like Andy Joshua. I'm kind of happy he got beat because now he don't know how to do that shit no more. And now he really got to figure out a way to either after he beat Ruiz, after the rematch, we don't TKO Ruiz.
You think he's going to win the second one?
Yeah, definitely. He's going to TKO Ruiz.
Okay.
He said that he was even in that condition. AJ was the first person knocked Ruiz down, right? So, I think he TKO Ruiz. I wonder what's his next move going to be. Is he going to try to fight Fury or is he going to try to fight Wilder or what he going to do?
Probably going to fight Usyk. I think that that mandatory is going to be called, and Usyk is probably going to fight the winner of Andy Ruiz and Joshua. Because, it'll work out. So, the winner will fight Usyk, and depending on what Usyk can do, see, to me, man, like for Usyk's first fight to be against either Andy or Joshua, that's not going to be good, bro. I think Usyk needed to test the waters. Don't get me wrong, Usyk can box. This motherfucker can stick. He's smooth. He's a slick fighter. But he dealing with motherfuckers that's heavy-handed, man. He got better skills, but your first match is going to be against either Andy or Joshua? I don't know, man. But if he wins, hey.
I think Andy would be a better fit for him. Because I think Joshua would probably too much for him. But then again, you never know. Andy might be way too much for him as well. His styles make fights, so you never know.
Andy's fucking explosive, bro. The one thing about Andy, He doesn't have fast feet, but he has good timing. You know, like when he throw them hands, that motherfucker can throw straight hooks as fast as he throws straight punches. And I gotta look up, man. How tall is Usyk, bro? How tall is Usyk? You know why not? How tall is Andy? Like 6'2", 3 itself. So they're close to the same height, right?
Let me see right now.
Because Joshua is 6'6", and I think Andy got to be around like 6'2", somewhere in that area.
Yeah, you right. He's 6'2".
And Usyk at 6'3", bro. There's no real height difference. That's no height difference. Joshua had a height and reach difference. Andy versus Usyk. Now remember, Usyk gonna move and try to make it a boring fight. But bro, I don't know, man. I think if Andy catch up with Usyk, that shit might not be so good with Usyk. But we'll see, man. I want to see Joshua versus I still want to see Joshua versus Wilder, man. I don't know. That's the selfish motherfucker in me.
And now I think so too. I mean, I want to see that too because everybody want to see. Even still, I don't care what nobody say. Even still, they want to see that shit.
Mm.
I think Joshua would have been serious before, you know, to fight him, but they could have lose to Wilder and lose to Reese. Boy, this shit ever.
Hey, let me ask you, who do you think will win that, man? Let's say if Andy does beat Joshua in some kind of way, Wilder versus Andy Ruiz. Who you got in that fight, man?
Wilder gonna kill him. Wilder gonna kill Ruiz, man. Because Wilder like what? Is Wilder like 6'5"?
6'7".
He's 6'7". Yeah, he's too much. What Wilder gonna do that Joshua didn't do?
What's that?
Joshua trying to get close up on him. You know, he can hit you. You know what I'm saying? You got all that reach. You're not gonna use it. Why not use it? Wilder gonna use his reach.
Now here's the thing though. When Wilder goes crazy, he tends to get too close and allow people to be able to catch him. For example, when he first caught Dominique Brazil and had Brazil in that corner trying to finish him, Brazil actually hit him with a donkey overhand right that caught Wilder like on the top of the head and buzzed Wilder for a bit. And if Wilder do that against Andy and get in close on Andy got fast enough fucking hands that what if he gets Wilder in some trouble?
Yeah, you definitely. I think I could be wrong, but I think in 2015 or 14, his first knockdown was against a dude that was kind of, you know, it was a lot shorter than him, a stocky dude. I think he was fighting on Mayweather card or whatever. And he got knocked down from a dude that he easily beat. But yeah, a person like Andy, I mean, if he does, because Wilder got a jaw, so if he does get hit hard, he gonna get back up and realize what the fuck he did wrong, you know.
Oh no, bro, I agree with you. I like to make good conversation. Listen, I got if Deontay Wilder lands that right hand on anyone, this motherfucker is punching with the force of a demigod. I mean, you know, Thanos would be jealous of his right hand. The way he hit Brazil, he left people shaking. If he hits Andy with that shot clear, even partially clear, because Wilder has shown that if he fucking grazes you, it's enough to make you do the stinky leg.
Yeah. And I don't know how strong Andy's jaw is, but you gotta have a Tyson Fury kind of jaw to take Wilder punches.
Bro, Fury didn't take that shit. Fury got dropped. Now I get it to Fury that Fury got up from it. You know what I'm saying? But bro, it's like I said, man. When Wilder hits you, similar to Nelly, he make a motherfucker drop down and get that eagle on. He make motherfuckers just sink, bro. Like the nigga just get weak.
Yeah, I don't even know how. That's another thing. That's another Fury. He showed me something different. Oh, did you know this though? Did you know this is just a little side thing? Did you know that Wilder is actually older than Fury?
Yeah. Fury just 30. Wilder, I think 33, right?
Yeah, I didn't even know this shit the other day. I'm like, what's Fury about? That's just side note. Yeah, he knocked the fuck out of Fury though. That shit was like, I thought it was over. I thought it was done.
Bro, that motherfucking Fury can fight, bro. Listen, I ain't taking shit away from Fury. Fury can fight. He's a good fucking trash talker. I mean, this motherfucker feints. See, what Fury will make him so fucking good is you don't know when the fuck he's going to commit. Because he's always feigning and flinching, so you don't know when he's going to actually fucking throw. You don't know if this motherfucker got Tourette's in there or not, the way he's moving and shit. And then out of nowhere, he started flicking a jab on you. And Wilder, even in that fight, I think if Wilder would have took his time like he said he should have, I think it would have been like Wilder would have found more success. But from round one, Wilder was just going for that fucking bomb, just swinging, doing the abnormal shit, going wild before he hurt you. That's not what Wilder does. He go wild after he hurts you, not before. And he was doing it in that Tyson Fury fight.
Yeah, I think Fury might have shook Wilder a little bit when he got back up that last time.
He did.
Wilder fight, fuck that to put him down. Like, man, it was close he got to be, get beat.
Bro, he did. Wilder. Yeah. When Wilder hit him with that 2-3, that right-handed hook, Wilder thought it was over. Even Wilder thought it was over. And Wilder said when he saw him get up, he was like, this motherfucker took a deep breath. And, Wilder tried to finish him. And Fury hit Wilder with a left hook in that last round that buzzed Wilder. That Wilder had to hold on for a bit. So this motherfucker woke up from death. This motherfucker woke up. Guys, I'm going to show a picture. Hold on. Damn it, I hope I got it. Where, I don't know if you know that Tyson Fury trainer, when Fury got knocked down, his trainer started praying, bro. His prayer. Damn, I don't know if I got it. Yeah, he was praying, like literally had his hands like in a prayer position. And guys, that's one of the first times that I can witness that God answered a prayer when you did it. He prayed for this motherfucker to get up. That motherfucker got up. He was not shaking like Dominique Brazil. He was on steady fucking legs. See, Dominique Brazil woke up and was looking like a newborn baby giraffe. This motherfucker's wobbling everywhere. Fury woke up like, hey, what's up? It's time to go to work? Like, shit.
Yeah, he got up. That was one of the first things I seen, one of the craziest, get up guys thing. Cause, man, but yeah, he outboxed Wilder. What's it called? Ruiz ain't, he's not gonna be able to do that. I think Wilder might use his reach if he does go crazy. That could be his next knockdown. But I think Ruiz, he gonna beat Ruiz if that does happen.
I'm interested. What I want to find out is where that fight's going to be at. I don't think it's going to be in the UK. I think it's going to be right here in the USA. Question is it going to be right there back in, was it MGM? No, Madison Square Garden. Or are they going to take it somewhere else? But my brother, man, I'm going to give you the last say so, bro. Let them know who you are one more time. Where you calling from, my dude?
My name is Observer. Formerly known as Doug. You just call me Observer. I'm calling from St. Louis.
Let's get it.
Yeah, I catch up with you later.
Thank you, man. Shout out, guy. Listen, man, I don't get a chance to talk to too many people from the Lou. Ancestors Rage, I think he's from the Lou. Observers from the Lou as well. But let's get this work, man. Fury went night-night for 9 seconds. Bro, that motherfucker was sleeping. Listen, Tyson Fury says he doesn't even remember being hit by Deontay Wilder. The last thing Tyson Fury remembered was this. The next thing you know, that motherfucker was waking up. The shit that he missed this. Bitch! He doesn't even remember getting hit so hard that Wilder making this dude body levitate for a couple of seconds and falling on his back. And then as he fell, I wish I had that picture, man. That his trainer was doing this shit. Yes. Thank you. This motherfucking Fury like, I'm good. Come on. I'm like, what the fuck? I think Fury do got a concussion, bro. I think he did get a concussion. Observer says Fury lucky he didn't get a concussion. I think he got one. I think he did get one. Kawasaki was real fast. You know what, man? I wish Kawasaki would have came over here years before he did. Years. Because Kawasaki was he was a slick-ass fighter, man, from the UK. Kawasaki can fucking fight. But he stayed over there too long. I think if he'd have came over here, back then, when Roy and all them guys were, in their prime, I think Kawasaki would have left his real mark on history. But because he didn't do it, people don't really give him that legendary respect like that. But Kawasaki had fucking talent. He had some talent, bro. But Fury outboxed Wilder. You know what? Fury was outboxing. Fury was a better boxer in that fight. A lot of those close rounds. Guys, listen, man. Go back and watch the first 3 or 4 rounds. I truly believe, this is just my thoughts, even though I give Fury all the credit in the fucking world. And if Wilder did not drop Fury that last round, I have Fury winning that fight. But I believe early on, because everyone thought that Wilder was just going to wipe Fury clean off the fucking map. And Fury came out there, put on a performance that we didn't think was in him anymore. Because his first 2 fights back, the motherfucker looked like shit. The only thing was missing was the flies and that buzzing sound. But when this motherfucker fought, wow, this motherfucker was like this. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, this motherfucker's moving. And I think, honestly, some of them early rounds when nobody didn't do a lot, and Wilder was sticking that jab to the body and jab to the head, people just wouldn't give him Wilder that round. It's like the only round that would have even been close for Wilder, he had to hurt Fury. Listen, bro, that was a close-ass fight. That was a close fight. If you thought Fury won, bro, I'm not going to knock you on that. Because you can argue and say he won. If you thought it was a draw, it was a draw. You know, it is what it is. That's why we wanted to see it again. But Tyson Fury robbed us of that. Guys, Tyson Fury said, if Deontay Wilder doesn't rematch me, I'm going to sue him. I'm going to sue him. And then Tyson Fury put out videos. I'm training for you, Wilder. Don't you duck me, Wilder. Talking about the rematch. And then what happened? He pulled out the rematch, signed with Top Rank, and said he needs 2 tune-up fights. Okay. All right, I guess that's how it goes. But guys, it's your boy T-Dub with Blazing the Sports. Guys, I got to get into the shower. I am dirty. I am musty. T-Dub was Blazing the Sports. I'm out.